I'm going to have a very short presentation.
Yeah.
And my presentation is probably the most important thing I can say, or the most important thing you'll hear in the Alliance today. Of course, I'm biased. I'm saying it, right?
This is right after this. It's at 3:45.
Excuse me. That was a plug, if you didn't read it, for the LCTT presentation that's going to happen later on this afternoon and tomorrow, multiple times. You want me to go back so you can catch that? It is today at 4 p.m., tomorrow at 11, and 2:30 p.m. What is LCTT? LCTT is a LoRaWAN test tool that we use to validate end devices. How many end device manufacturers do we have? Okay, we've got a few of them here. Okay, my pitch today is to save you money. Okay, what is LoRaWAN certification? How do you get it? What are the benefits? Why did Zenner go down this path? So you're going to get this in the next 3 to 4 minutes. So hang tight. LoRaWAN certification is actually confirming that your device plays well in other network servers. The big plus, the big advantage of LoRaWAN is that we can play in different ecosystems. And so your end device will work with somebody else's LNS server if it's certified. So if it's certified, we guarantee it will work. That doesn't mean it will work totally well, but that means it will work, okay? Why is Zenner involved in the Alliance? Now this is very important. We all have a part to play. We all have a way to drive this technology. And the way we drive this technology is we become part of this technology. We say, hey, this is what it should do. This is how it should do this. You can see that we have folks on the board of directors. We've got the Boris in yellow. You saw him earlier, you know. And of course, we have folks in the marketing. We have folks in the regulatory committee, because we want to be involved well in the Alliance and make sure that it benefits the Alliance members. All right. Now, you've already seen this, so I'm going to go real fast. There we go. 7.5 million end devices Zenner has on the network right now. How can we achieve that? Okay. And the way we can achieve that is through certification. Now I'm going to go to the last slide here. I'm sorry, the second to last slide. How do I certify my device? Now I'm going to give you the how-to. Okay? It's very important that you pick the right, what we call toolkit. And in this case, the right toolkit, the version that is released by the LoRaWAN officially today is 1.0.4. It's recommended that you use the second GitHub link here for the LoRa Basics modem. The reason you would want that is because, as Alper mentioned earlier, it has relay support, LRFS. It has many other features in there that you would like to have and utilize. So my recommendation is, before you certify a device, know what you need to do to build that device. And once you build that device, you can use the LCTT tool to test it if you're a member. What does that mean? That means you need to become a member. So if you're a member, then you get your license for LCTT free. And that helps you test your device and make sure it plays well. And why is this important? There's 47 comprehensive tests that LCTT runs to make sure your device plays well and does the correct things via the technology of the device, via the setting of the ADR, via the setting of, you know, the ADR is adaptive data rate, I'm sorry, for those that are learning it. It does this automatically by the stack. You take this stack, you put it into your device, and everything is handled automatically by the network. And what does that mean? That means that if your device is far away, it's going to talk slower. If your device is close, it's going to talk fast. That's basically it. I'm able to talk to devices wherever they are because I've used this network. Hence the reason LoRaWAN is so successful. Does that make sense? Okay, and then after you're done, you've developed your device, you've used the right library, you've used the right tools, then you send it to an authorized test lab, and the test lab sends it back to you and says, ha, this didn't work. You got to fix this, this, and this. And then you go about fixing those things, and then your device finally works the way it's supposed to, and then it becomes a device on a network that plays well and works well. This is just a quick view of the LCTT and the 47 tests, some of the tests that are run here. Of course, my device that I have listed here is all green. See? It's all green. Pass, 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 right? Originally, it was red. Fail, 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 fail. So I've talked to the ATL folks, and they said that they haven't had one device yet that has passed the first time through. So it's helpful to do this process. Okay. The reason I have a lot of slides here is because you have the ability later to download this content and read it when you have more time. I've got another 2 minutes to finish up, so I'm going to go through this very quickly. I did want to give you some of the costs of the ATLs, some average costing, so that you know what it would take to get your device certified. Now I've got about 4 slides left. There are functional benefits of certifying your device. There are technical benefits of certifying your device. There are more technical benefits of certifying your device. And I'll let you read those as you have time. But I'm going to stop with my last slide here, and that is you're going to have enhanced customer satisfaction. That means your customers are going to be happy because you're not going out there and reinstalling the devices. Your device is going to work the first time. If you certify your device, you'll have access to other markets. If you become part of the membership of the LoRa Alliance, you'll be able to network, work with other people, find out new opportunities, and make sure that your device plays well in different areas. You'll get increased market share, that's true. Environmental benefits, your batteries are not going to go out because your device was always on, always on, always on, and driving your batteries down. All right, so you'll get some environmental benefits, but the last benefit that I really wanted to talk about was cost savings. Your device might cost, $25 to $50, maybe $120, whatever it is. That's a fixed cost. If you have 5,000 devices or even 2,500 devices in the field, and you've got to go change them all because the installation was not done correctly because the firmware on the device is not working right, then you've got to go send somebody out to go replace all those devices. That is costly. And that is also a failure, and you don't want to see that failure. One of the ways that Zenner has improved our success rate is to make sure that we are certified, we make sure everything works right, we take the time to build it correctly before we put it in the marketplace. So that's it, gentlemen. Really. Certify your devices. Get them out there and be successful doing it. Thank you.